Okay, so I'm gonna get started. Hi. The last time I was on, I did a video about 4 by 40. And what 4 by 40 is a concept of kind of living your life, living your experiences to your next birthday milestone. For me, my next birthday milestone is 40. It is coming up in the next 3 years. And so I said within the next couple of years, there are a couple of things I want to accomplish, I want to do, and I want to do it by 40. So I'm pushing myself to this challenge, and it's just been an amazing journey so far, and I'm having fun with it. I've been reinvigorated by talking to some people about the concept and the idea, and it's actually morphing into something much more than just my journey. I have friends and family sharing with me some of the ideas and thoughts they have to their next milestone, which could be 30 or 50 or 60, or maybe they're turning 40 like me in a couple of years. So, last week I talked about what the idea is, and this week I want to kind of share with you how simple it was to start my 4 by 40 plan. It started with me kind of understanding what is going to be my 4 buckets, what are going to be my 4 buckets leading up to my journey towards 40. So I came up with 4 buckets. One is business, which means business ideas, whether it's mine or someone else's, helping them, investing in business, creating my own, or just being involved in a business on some level. The other is initiatives. Initiatives took me a little bit to define. I didn't really know what could fall in that bucket until most recently. So I have getting a puppy, a dog as one initiative, and possibly my PhD. I've been thinking about that for a couple of years, as well as teaching. I'm not sure if I want to do college prep or just stay at the lower grade level. So I've been thinking about teaching as well. The third bucket is travel, trips. Have a long list of trips. I've gotten some cool ideas from family and friends, and I'll show that and share that with you in a second. And then the fourth bucket is volunteerism or acts of community service, which I've been doing pretty simply over the past 2 years, but I want to have a bigger push in that initiative. So really, 4 by 40 is creating this sort of vision board. I know people have heard of vision boards before. Women, men, children, adults can create a vision board. But it's taking that vision board and putting a timeline to it. And what I like about the 4 by 40 concept is that it actually pushes you to an actual completion date. You know that you're turning, for example, me, I'm turning 40 in the next 3 years. So all the ideas that I have to figure out which ones I'm actually going to do leading up to 40. Whether it's reasonable or unreasonable, just as long as I start planning it. And so that's the goal. Just start planning it. And what makes you accountable is that you are listing out these ideas and you know that it's your birthday. So you're accountable to yourself for it. Then once you start speaking to your family and friends about your plan, they're happy for you and they'll keep you on board with getting to that next milestone and accomplishing all the things that you want to accomplish. So I want to share with you how simple my 4 by 40 plan has begun. Let me see if I could switch this over. Okay, so this is it. A big post-it chart, 4 buckets, and all the ideas I have for each bucket. Teaching, PhD, purchase a family home, long-term relationship, a dog named Riley. Trips, you see I have a whole bunch of post-its under there. Panama, Essence Festival, going to Africa, Dubai, Israel, Bali, Thailand, a group travel trip to Europe perhaps, Iceland, I have Germany on there, or just a group travel trip somewhere. Then acts of community service, help in a relief volunteer program, Habitat for Humanity. I always wanted to join that organization. I want to mentor, join a community organizations or several community organizations where I live, soup kitchens, pantries, businesses, doggy boutique, consultant, 4 by 40, and investing in stock. So as you can see at the bottom half are my years, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm currently in my first year plan to 40. And I have accomplished these things. Well, not all of them, but I have a dog named Riley. You might have heard him barking earlier. Next week, I'll talk a little bit about him. Trip to South Africa, fingers crossed. I hope that's happening this fall. I'm really excited about that. Joining a community organization where I live, I'm a part of the Mayor's African American Advisory Board. I've been helping with some soup kitchens and pantries. And then businesses, well, 4x40, in me talking about it and the idea and what I want it to be in the future, I'm actually in talks with people about creating it into something a little bit more, which is underway. So I hope to launch it this summer, and so more to come on that. I'll share a little bit more as I get closer and some things get solidified. But it's going to be, what I'm working on is a tool to help others, help myself, help others plan their 4x40 plan. And again, 4x40 is just the name of it. You could be turning 50 in the next 3 years. So you can start to plan all the ideas that you want to do by 50. The goal is to plan it and then start doing it, because so many times we wait for a disaster to happen. We wait for devastation in our lives to happen. We wait till we get sick and the doctor says there's nothing more that we can do before we start thinking about all the things we could have, would have, should have done. This tool, 4x40, is going to help you not to wait, not to delay. Just do it while you have life, while you have breath, while you are happy, while you have family and friends, whatever it is, it's to motivate you to do what you want to do. No limitations. Don't let money limit you. Don't let your environment limit you, because these are your dreams that you are documenting. This is your life that you're documenting. So let's get started. Let's do it together. Anyway, I'm going to repost my video that I did, my first video that I did on YouTube, and hopefully I could post this one on YouTube too, and so you can subscribe to me, and I'll be keeping track of my journey, so keep on watching. Right now, Riley is the main sort of project going on. He's changed my life. I got him in September, so I'll talk a little bit more about him next week. And then planning my trips. Panama, I'm starting to plan, looking into flights and when's the best time to go to Panama. So if you have any ideas of when's the best season to go to Panama, let me know. If you see anything on flights, let me know. I hope to do, if I can't do Panama this year, I want to do it early January. Definitely happening in July is a big family trip in July to, I think we're going to Florida. I also want to do Jamaica this winter, and like I said, South Africa in the fall. So a couple of trips lined up. It will happen. It has to happen because it's a part of my first year plan. And then I'm working on 4x40 as my business idea. So super excited. Keep watching. Share with me your plans, what you're planning to do. I had a friend that reached out and told me that his desire was to own a home by 40, and he is in the process of closing. And I'm like too excited about that for him. So keep me posted on what you're planning to do by your next birthday milestone. Tell me when's your next milestone, and then tell me how many years you have until that. And let's do this together. You don't have to do it alone. Let's do it together, okay? All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.